Well, hello there, young viewer and old viewer as well. We welcome everyone here at What You Missed News, the video game news show that recaps what you might have missed that was important to the video game industry and possibly to you, possible occurrences that have been happening this week in gaming news. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be telling some interesting stories today. I hope you like my outfit. A lot of people have been complaining about the samey hat. I have a new outfit for you here, this hat and these glasses. I think it makes me look a-okay. It's someone you can laugh at, look at and say, look at him, he looks crazy, man. I'm doing something outside of standing in front of a camera, putting on some makeup and being as fake as possible. This is just me being silly and dressing up for you, ladies and gentlemen. Before we jump into the news, I'd like to let you know that GOG is having a really big sale this week on tons of games. Specifically, I would like to recommend Day of the Tentacle Remastered and Surgeon Simulator. You can get both of them for less than the price of lunch, and that's pretty cheap, under around $8. So two great games for real cheap, and I gotta tell you, man, there's tons of other games on here that are really great as well. Check into it, take my affiliate link, you give me a kickback on the channel, you get two great games among many other games, and yeah, everyone's happy. So there you go, let's jump into the news, ladies and gentlemen. Beginning, I want to start off, somebody threatened 400 schools with a bomb threat because they were mad about Minecraft. You think I'm kidding? So the long and the short of this story is that there is a Minecraft server. Their name is Velt PvP. They say they get about 100,000 people per day. You can log on there, you can create all sorts of games and play. This is a typical Minecraft server. There's not really anything to note about this other than the fact that there likely was someone who was very upset. They said that they spoofed emails coming from the PvP server, and it made them look like PvP server, Velt PvP, was the ones making the threats. And they tried to make it seem like they were the ones that were extracting money as well. Because in one of the emails it says, the bomb is set to go off in 3 hours time if you do not send 5,000 US dollars to payments at veltpvp.com. That's basically what is going to happen. I want to point out that this was 100% confirmed to be fake. I mean, how seriously pissed off do you have to be at a Minecraft server to threaten 400 schools and try to destroy the server itself? They're doing good for themselves, and you know, if you get banned off of a Minecraft server, likely it was either due to the fact that the leadership on the Minecraft server side was absolutely horrendous, which is something you don't want to be a part of, or you did something wrong. I have been banned off of Minecraft servers for doing nothing more than trying to build up something within that server itself. It happens. You have bad leadership, you have kids in charge, you have people in positions of moderation that are not mature. It happens. This is stuff that you have to deal with, and you just have to move on with your life. But I'll tell you right now, threatening 400 schools, probably not the best way to move on with your life, especially if you've been banned off of Minecraft. So, unfortunately, I have to transition into a not-so-great story, ladies and gentlemen. A girl was shot in her head by her brother when there was an argument over a unspecified video game controller. Now, this is really unfortunate because it was a 13-year-old child from Monroe County, Mississippi. And, yeah, she was shot by her 9-year-old brother during an argument over a video game controller. Now, I'd just like to point out why this story is getting noticed, because there's probably thousands of shootings that occur on a daily occurrence in the US alone. People die, it happens. So I'm very curious to why this one's being covered, and I think we all know why, because violence in video games, the recent shootings, and people trying to pin video games with the problem. This girl was shot in the head, unfortunately, and she was taken to the hospital. She was alive, but unfortunately she died due to her injuries. Her 9-year-old brother is going to live with the fact forever, knowing that he killed his own sister over a video game controller. Now, you have to ask two questions. Where were the parents, and why was a 9-year-old able to get a gun? It's absolutely nuts, and people will sit here and say, oh, this is why we need to ban guns. This is why we need to ban guns. No, we need to have parents actually involved with the children. Why was your 9-year-old able to get a gun? Seriously, why wasn't it put up? Why wasn't it in a lockbox? Why wasn't it behind breakable glass, you know? There's tons of stuff that has to be asked with this story. It's crazy. And I hope that once again, media is not going to try and blame video games for gun violence. It's just unfortunate that the parents weren't around. PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds Mobile is live on Android and iOS. There's not much to say about this. I've already talked about how several games that are coming over from video game consoles and PCs are doing very, very well on the mobile side, and that's a big thumbs up, which means better games for the mobile side. The Paul brothers apparently attempt to bandwagon Fortnite, and it turns messy. When you start your vlog off by saying that you don't care if all this stuff costs $6,000, I gotta tell you, you're not really going to be identifying with people who don't have that type of money, Logan Paul. And then when he did end up trying to play Fortnite and streaming, let me tell you, before he even got into that, he had over 100,000 followers. You know, I'm thankful on Twitch. I'm thankful on Twitch when I have 40 people watching me live stream. And this guy had 100,000 followers before he even streamed. It's insane. Now, I'm not jealous of what Logan Paul is. I would never want to be that. Oh my God, no. Please, never. Never. I would rather be what I am right now with the low following than what he is with his following. Nevertheless, when he did intend to stream and try to stream, he titled his stream, "I donated 200K to my favorite Twitch streamer." In brackets, insane reaction. And I instantly thought, what is this, a mr.beast video? You know what I mean? So it's got 46,000 dislikes as of this time of recording and 112,000 likes. So not exactly great, not exactly awful, but nonetheless, nothing really good coming of this. It's really a shame that Logan Paul is trying to jump on the Fortnite stream. I'm sure a lot of other people are, since Drake blew it up. But, you know, I think it's going to fizzle out. Fortnite is Fortnite. It's what it's going to be. If the game continues doing what it does, and it's doing it well, then it's going to be a good game, and it's going to find its niche in the market. It's going to carve out its following, and that's what it's going to be. I have something that might make you chuckle and feel a little bit better about some of these stories. Sea of Thieves gets a day one eye patch. Not a patch, not a day one patch, an eye patch with a 1 on it. Day one eye patch. So this is a patch that was requested as kind of a poke and a jab at companies who release games that need big bulky patches first day to fix the game itself. Rare decided to oblige this request and release an eye patch that's a day one patch. It's really, really cool. I like it. The message in the bottle washed ashore reads, as the item's description, "Eye patch makers read it and say aye." So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. You get yourself a day one eye patch if you're playing Sea of Thieves. That's really cool. I think it's funny. It's a nice parody. New Kirby game reveals King Dedede's secret. You guys know King Dedede's secret? Are you guys ready for this? I'm gonna blow your minds. He's bald. The memes that are being made about him are absolutely amazing, and they're hilarious, so make sure to check into it. Nonetheless, if King Dedede's based on a penguin, wouldn't he be bald anyways? I'm not really sure why the internet kinda went nuts over this, but the memes are funny, and they're good, so I guess I can't discount them. Also, Fila is releasing Pokemon sneakers that look crisp and tasteful, and I think every single one of us would love to have a pair of these. Unfortunately, they're exclusive to South Korea right now, but who knows, they might come over to the States. Yeah, they're pretty cool. There's not much else to say about this other than they look really nice, and I definitely would love to see them coming over to the States and other countries as well. I think they would do very, very well due to the mass popularity of Pokemon itself. And finally, in gaming news, we have Game Workers Unite, a fledgling effort to get game devs unionized. Unionizing game devs. There's not much else to the story, really. It's just there's a growing movement of people who want game developers to form a union, much like steel workers have unions, much like other workers, teacher workers unions, things like that. And they would like to see game developers getting unionized. So that's good, I guess. I don't know if this is ever going to go anywhere. Nonetheless, representation in a growing industry where a lot of people get screwed, a lot of people aren't represented properly, that could be something good. So what do you think about that? Let me know in the comments down below. Now, that's it for this episode of What You Missed News. I hope you guys really did enjoy it. If you enjoyed my new outfit, make sure to leave me a big like. If you hate my outfit and hate my guts, you can leave me a big dislike and tell me with some constructive criticism how I can stop looking like a creepy uncle that you haven't seen for a few months. Now, I am off to join my own gamer union, and I'm going to unite all the Pokemon in the Pokedex. So I will see you guys next time on another episode of What You Missed News. I've been your host, Protomario, and I'm signing out. As always, good gaming, God bless, and thank you for watching.